Think about where you were 9 months ago. Actually, let's rewind a little bit more. Probably 3 years ago. Think about how much your life has changed in that time. For Moïse Bombito, he went from playing at a junior college in Iowa to being called in with the Canadian men's national team for a major tournament. For a young kid from Montreal, Canada, he's living his dream right now. And we talk all about it on this edition of The Journey. Moïse, Rhino, Colorado. Do you come over here often?
No, that's like kind of new to me.
Really?
I haven't been in that area. No.
You're not dipped into any of these restaurants or?
I'm kind of like a chill guy. I really like always hang out at home.
Yeah.
So no, I'm not used to going out to the city.
Yeah, the city. I like that. Well, this is pretty cool. Rapids. Did you see this?
Yeah, I saw it. This is really cool.
Maybe this will be you one day. We'll just switch you with Moïse.
I didn't know Denver was like about art and stuff. To me, it was more like mountains, you know?
Yeah. Have you gone to the mountains?
Yeah, a lot.
What else have you gotten up to in Denver?
Go-karting.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where have you done that?
My buddies are Kevin, Remy, Ralph, Yappy, and John.
Gosh.
So yeah, we went like with all of them, and guess who won? They call me Lewis Hamilton.
Oh, wow. Great to meet you. It's really nice to meet you. I know this is like your first pro experience, but you played on a number of teams. I'm sure it's different when you're with Canada as well, but like to have that core of guys who speak French is kind of unique.
And it kind of like helped me a lot, I'll say. Because for me, like to come into a new environment and just like have people that speak my first language, for me it's like another way to open up. Yeah. So it's really nice.
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the things I heard through the grapevine, is you're really big into anime.
Really, really big into it. Like I'm a big fan. Big fan.
How?
Since I was a kid, my brother's 7 years older than me.
Okay.
So when I was 7, he was like 14, so he was really into it.
Got it.
He got me into like watching it, like being into like getting close with characters in the anime. And the first anime I watched it's called Naruto.
Okay.
So it's pretty popular. Like if I say Naruto, like people my age will understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And for me,
was that a diss on me? People my age.
Because it's kind of like not old, but yeah, you get me.
I get you. A little over 9 months ago now, I think back to how different your life was, right? Yeah. Right before draft day, you knew that you were gonna be entering in the draft.
Yeah.
Just what was that experience like for you? And like, if you look back right now, can you believe this is the same life as it was just then?
No, like nothing of this was expected, and I'm just grateful it happened. But like if you asked me 9 months ago if I would have been called up to the national team, 171 days after I got like a professional contract, I'll be like, no chance, you know?
Yeah.
But the fact that it happened is just to prove that hard work always pays off. So you just gotta be grateful and keep working.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just crazy.
Tell me about draft day. What was that like? Did you have an inkling at all that you were gonna come to Colorado? I know there was some shifting around that happened on draft day.
Yeah, I had a good talk with Porig, like when I was in the MLS showcase, because we had an interview together, and like I really liked my conversation with him. And my agent told me like, oh, Colorado likes you. It might go there, you know. I was like, because I saw in the mock draft that I was with the Revs at the time.
Okay.
Picked number 10 with the Revs. I was like, oh, I'm staying in Boston. It's close to my home too, Montreal. It's cool. That's fine. And then I get the third pick, and it's Colorado. I'm like, wow. Like I didn't expect it at all. No.
They traded up.
Yeah,
to get
they
you.
went up because they were 12.
They needed some Bombito in their lives.
I think so. Yeah, I think so too. That's crazy.
So there's a lot of hype about you, and then there was an unfortunate injury.
Yeah.
It's actually been a really interesting 9 months, right?
I know, right?
Coming back from an injury, going straight into being with the national team.
Yeah.
We talked about it a little earlier. It's just the mindset of being a pro and how difficult it is to manage all those things. What do you feel like has helped you the most to kind of stay as level-headed as possible?
I used a lot of faith into that too, because when I got injured, because I felt like I was getting close to like having to be part of the team, because I was not playing a lot at the time. And
but you were there. I was at the training when you. I was at training when you got injured.
Oh yeah, okay.
And I felt what everybody felt like. Oh no.
Yeah.
Just because of who you've been to this team too. Like you're young, but
Exactly.
like you have some bravado. You have like, people like being around you. You have personality, and there was so much hope for what you were gonna do this year. It was hard.
It was hard because when that happened, I was just like, I had rock bottom because I first thought it was going to be ACL, which is like 6 to 8 months recovery. And I just got started. Like I was getting into it. And when that happened, I was just like, wow, like I think it's the end. Like I'm done. And then I really like prayed a lot, reached out to God, and he made his magic once again.
Yeah.
And I was supposed to have like a 3-month recovery or something like that. But it turned out to be like a 1.5 months, something like that, I think. And it got really fast. And then as soon as I was able to run again, I got like 2 weeks to do rehab with Kyle, and then back in.
Yeah.
Played 1 game with Rapids 2, and then called up on the roster, and I got my first minutes against Philly, and that was just like crazy because everyone thought I was done, but I'm just right back in.
National team.
What? National team, crazy.
Okay, tell me, you get the call because this was during Nations League.
Yeah.
There was an injury.
Yeah.
Did you, were you teetering on the roster already? Hadn't even heard anything from Herdman?
I go to the Apple store and then I receive a call from an unknown number. I'm like, I usually don't answer. I swear, I usually don't answer. And I'm like, you know what?
What the heck?
Exactly. It's not. It didn't seem like it was an automated call, you know.
Yeah.
So I answered, and I hear like a British kind of accent, like, "Hey, Moïse, how you doing?"
Do I know you?
Yeah. Who is that? And he's like, "Oh, that's John. It's John Herdman from the national team." I stopped talking for like 30 seconds. I don't talk. Like, no way. What's going on? Like, oh yes, sir. How you doing? Yeah. I'm just reaching in to show interest into the Nations League. We got an injury from Cornelius, so we want you to come in and help out the team. I say thank you so much, and he's like, yeah, I'm sure you're buzzing right now, and I'm just gonna let you be in and talk to your family. And he hangs up. I still have the phone in my ears. And I'm like, what just happened? Call my mom, call my dad, call my brother, call my sis, call my bros, and then it was just complete excitement. I was just so excited. It was just crazy. Yeah. It was crazy.
You went quickly from 5 games as a pro to then, you didn't feature in that, but you featured in the Gold Cup.
Yeah, and then I got called up again. Because I think, for him, it was just why he brought me to the Nations League roster is just to see if I can fit into that environment. And I think I did really well. Yeah. So that's why I got called up.
You think?
Yeah, I know.
You think? Because then you started every game in the Gold Cup.
Yeah, and I played midfield.
And you played midfielder. Did you like it?
A challenge.
Yeah.
A challenge for sure.
A lot of people liked you at it.
Yeah, a challenge for sure. Something that I've played there when I was younger, so I kind of knew what was expected of me.
Right.
So for me to just be able to play, to me, I was just like,
wherever you want.
It doesn't matter. Exactly, it doesn't matter. I just have to deliver, you know? It's actually like a dream come true, you know? Like that's what I dreamed about my whole life, and it's happened right in front of me. I see my friends just cheering at me, like I'm playing for the national team, my family's there, my mom is there, crying. She's
I bet. You're like, don't look at mom, don't look at mom.
Exactly. And yeah, we play that game.
Make eye contact.
I was just like feeling it. It was just so great.
Yeah, I'm glad we got to sit down and chat. It's very interesting.
Yeah, it is. A lot of people was like, how did that happen?
Yeah.
You're really lucky. I'm like, nah, this was just, it was just meant to be.
It's like an anime.
Yeah.
You know, like you would never guess this kid here.
Yeah,
now he's
really
playing
crazy.
on the national team.
Yeah, it's actually really like an anime. It's crazy.
There's a creative side to Moïse, and you often get to see that out on the pitch. There's also this humble pursuit of what's to come. You can tell he is honored to be where he is at right now, but he wants to keep pushing for what's next. It's just the start, and you'll want to be one of those fans who saw Moïse Bombito from the beginning and watched his journey to wherever he ends up in this pursuit of greatness on the pitch.